Welcome, everybody, to your Stardom Weekly Recap Show. We are TwitWow, and today we have got three matches across two shows that we are going to be watching. We have got one match, a six-woman tag from the June 14th show, and then we've got two more matches from the June 15th show. Uh, First of all, though, let's just get through the first one. Let's get through our June 14th show match, the one match that we have from that show. And John, if you're ready, I will count us down.
Please count us down, good sir.
Perfect. We are at 5 seconds, by the way. I just want to make sure everyone knows. We do have that in the description, but just in case you're one of those people that doesn't look at descriptions, this is a 5 second starting timestamp. And we're going to just get right underway now. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Perfect.
Yeah, this is, very interesting match here.
Yeah, it's going to be two members of Mi Vida Loca in Suzu Suzuki and Akira Kurogane, and Aya Sakura is teaming with them. So a little bit of an odd couple here with, the one of the women in the cutesy idol faction, Cosmic Angels, teaming up with two of the biggest grungy faction members. Mi Vida Loca is like grungy without cheating, like hate basically. They're like the better version of a heel faction than hate.
Well, really, I'd call this this mashup, this collaboration between Sakura and Suzuki and Kurogane, almost like Team Strike Force, because this really is a team of proficient strikers all the way down. And then with Neo Genesis, obviously you've got the high speed with Kid, who is the Wonder Champion. You've got the high speed champion herself in Meisera, so a lot of high speed in that way. And Miyu Amasuki, who also kind of fits that bill. Plus, they're very technically sound. I would say all three of them. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting contrast in styles today.
Definitely. We could say that this team, we could call it Mi Vida Angelical.
Ooh, I like that. I like
It's
that.
my angelic life.
I really, you know what? That's clever. I'd expect nothing less from your face. All of its magnificence and shit. As there is Kurogane and Suzu. I'll tell you, Suzu running her own faction does feel right, and the vibe of this faction really does feel authentic to Suzu's temperament as a wrestler. So I will give her this credit. It's working out for her right now. How much farther she could take this faction is anybody's guess, but they could take a huge step forward today because keep in mind, Starlight Kid, Meisera, and Miyu Amasuki, are they not all three of them the Artist of Stardom champions?
I believe they are.
Because yeah, that's crazy. This is pretty much a non-title match against the Artist champs.
And we know
I
that Mi
think,
Vida
'cause
Loca has Artist of Stardom Championship or aspirations.
Well, you know, if they didn't, they certainly will in the course of this match, I'm sure, because a lot at stake here, I think.
You did say that this was Kid, Miyu, and Azumi, right?
Kid Miyu and Meisera. Kid Miyu and
Oh,
Meisera.
I do believe that it's Azumi instead of May as a part of the Artist team.
Okay, but still 2/3 of the Artist champs, man. I mean, that's still a big opportunity for this makeshift team here. Of course, Aya Sakura is with Cosmic Angels, but if a member of Suzu's faction, either her or Kurogane, would get a winning pin, you know, maybe conversations would start. You never know. I also have to imagine that it'll always be personal for Meisera. It wasn't that long ago that her and Suzu spilled blood on that very canvas in quite a fight, and now they're staring across the ring from each other yet again as we get ready for six-woman tag action. And really, we have to think about this too. Listen, since it's not 1-to-1 Suzu's faction versus the Artist champs, because we got Aya on one side and we've got Amasaki on the other, Meisera on the other. This might just be more about Suzu Suzuki wanting the Wonder of Stardom Championship. I don't know who Kid's next challenger is. You know, since you and I have been doing more select match reactions and we're not as like dogged on covering Stardom as we used to be, some things kind of fall out of the loop. So I have no idea who the number one contender is. And if there is no contender, Suzu would love to be in that spot herself. And now me, you kind of laughing with May. I'll tell you, the laughing's going to be over in just a few moments here because this is going to be a very physical matchup. You see Sakura being checked. I know Sakura has kind of grown on both of us. I've
Yes.
even gone as far as to say, bro, that I think Aya Sakura could be a contender and could vie for that Wonder of Stardom title in late 2025, November, December. I could see her being a challenger for it. She just seems to get better every time we see her. And who knows, man? I mean, Suzu could be looking to poach Aya Sakura from Cosmic Angels. She might fit in more with this group. I mean, Stardom dynamics are changing all the time. The interpersonal relationships, there was a time I used to say that it's my favorite part of Stardom. So let's see how these three work well together today, or how well they can work together today. Bell.
Yes, sir.
And would you look at that? Kid and Sakura starting off. Could this be a preview of the future? I'd be very curious to
Oh,
know that.
I just saw Kid for the first time, and she has the open top mask on again.
Very interesting. She's still veiling face, but she's like, you can see my hair and how cute it is. And I'm like, that's progress. Now fulfill your main event destiny. Completely throw that mask to the side and embrace who you really are, but we still got a ways to go. Nice roll there by Kid, front flip by Kid, and regains control of the wrist lock on Aya Sakura.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, here's the thing. Normally, I would caution Kid, oh, be wary of the kicks and whatnot, but really, it might be Sakura who has to proceed with caution. Love
Ah,
you, Naomi.
yeah, we
Um,
do.
because she could feed Kid a leg for a dragon screw, and of course the big thing, the Sky Tiger leg destroyer. So she's got to really be careful of that. Kid missing the drop kick. Sakura missing the bustle. Nice leg pick there by Kid, only going for a pin though. Kid now off the ropes. Nice roll picking the leg. And now looking for that stretch muffler early as Sakura very urgently gets to the ropes.
Dude, I have some potentially really great personal news that I wanted to share with you.
Oh, what's going on, my friend?
Well, you know how I had this whole problem with my Bluetooth before we went live that caused us to be another half hour later than we would have been otherwise?
Yes.
So the way that I solved it was I have this USB-A dongle. It's just a little nub basically that you put into a USB-A port on a computer, and then that creates a connection to the wireless keyboard and mouse that I use, right? And I've had it in my laptop this whole time because it is a lower latency way to use these wireless devices than just using Bluetooth to connect wirelessly through the air, basically, right?
Right, okay.
And in order to fix the problem I was having with the Bluetooth not working on my mini PC that connects to my TV, I just took that dongle out of my laptop, shoved it into the mini PC, and it just worked. I had to do some setup with a wired keyboard, but now I should never have that issue again. But now the sort of opportunity cost there is I don't have it in my laptop anymore, but I just found out that I can buy one and it works with multiple computers, so I won't have any problems with it being connected to two different computers, and it's under $15.
Holy shit. Awesome.
I am fucking over the moon about this. Yes.
Fucking fantastic. You definitely have more to celebrate than Aya Sakura does right now because her knee is being picked apart, brother, by Starlight Kid.
Way to
We are
bring
really
it
getting to
back,
see.
bud.
And then the overhand shove there right to the chest. We are
Oh,
really seeing the mettle of Sakura today and how ready she is to share the ring with the Wonder of Stardom champion. Oh, the leg drop, knee driver into the canvas. It's not often you see that. You normally see just the driving of the knee into the canvas. Kid adding that leg drop, that little bit of extra weight, just shows you how far she's really refined herself as a technician and really as just an in-ring psychologist targeting a limb. Now she's going to moonsault the isolated leg. Watch.
oh, she
Bam.
practically landed between Sakura's legs there.
Yes, she did. But yeah, Sakura really feeling it. Now Kid might be thinking that stretch muffler. And again, Sakura, to her credit, gets to the ropes immediately. That urgency serving her very well so far in this bout, but she needs to tag out.
I also wanted to comment because you referred to Aya Sakura's medal earlier. You know what they call that in Japan? And I'm saying metal like mettle, like like
Yes,
fighting spirit kind of thing. In Japanese, they
exactly.
call that kigai.
Key guy.
Kigai.
Ah, nice, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Like if there's a guy and he's holding keys, you could call him the key guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Key guy.
Key guy. I like that. What a shoot kick. This is the opening Sakura needed to make a tag, and she needs to realize that she does. Suzu in, and look at that, she's still in there with the Wonder of Stardom champion. Kid may also need to tag out now. She's been in there a while. She's been in there since the match started.
Another Japanese word that could work in this instance is the Japanese word for spiting spirit, which is toshi.
Very nice. Very
Yeah.
nice. And now, Miyu and Kid going to try and double team Suzu. I don't think this is going to work. Suzu going to use her power advantage double spear.
I have good news and bad news regarding that dongle.
What's the bad news?
It works better if I tell you the good news first, which is that I ordered it, and then the bad news coming around on the other end is that I won't get it until Monday.
Oh, okay. Well, at least neither the good news or the bad news is like about the functionality of it. Like that's what
Yes.
I was worried about. Like, oh, it
Yeah.
wasn't what I thought it was or whatever.
No.
That's what I was bracing myself for. So that's good.
Yeah, no. It's beautiful because it very explicitly even says right in the description of the item that it is specifically like buy one if you want to use it with multiple computers. Like they specifically say that. It says
Yes.
connect to two different computers with a strong, secure connection on both devices. I'm like, sign me the fuck up, baby.
I'll
Uh,
tell you,
oh,
Suzu
what a drop kick by May.
Suzu did everything she could to destroy the connection between her and Mei Sera, and she's getting what she wants because now Mei Sera has no problem unloading on Suzu as Suzu kicks out of the springboard dropkick. Front face lock here. Nice forward roll. Now this is a full-blown guillotine, brother, by the high-speed champion as Kurogane and Sakura trying to break this up. May looking for a suplex. Suzu, though, has way too much stopping power, way too much girth. May lands on her feet. Waist lock. Maybe thinking of German here. I would even try for an O'Connell roll personally, but I just think Suzu, even leverage-wise, would have the advantage. Checks the forearm. Forearms May in the face herself. Suzu all smiles. She knows she's in control, but May grabbing the hair. And again, this is what I mean about things just evolving into more of a brawling, just fighting style. There is a real animosity between these two. May, not unjustly, feeling betrayed by Suzu. They used to be Crazy Star together. And even former Goddesses champs, as a matter of fact. And yeah, Suzu just threw all that away. Did not want to be a part of Neo Genesis anymore. And back and forth these forearms go. But man, Suzu's got more muster behind hers, I think. But she did register that one by May just now. So I don't know. Oh, Suzu kind of clapping for May there and now just forearming her repeatedly in the face. Look at that. That is brutal. And, oh, checks the arm. What a super kick by the champion. And May Sera now retreats into the corner, maybe trying to bait Suzu. I don't know. Maybe she's measuring her for that drop kick. No, pop up into the middle turnbuckle. And then, what a German by Suzu. What a kick to the face. Off the ropes. There's the high drop kick by May. And May want to take this opportunity to tag out. I don't know what Suzu will want to do. She's taking a bit of punishment. You see Kurogane on the apron on one side, Amasaki on the apron for the Neo Genesis side. I gotta be honest, I low-key favor Kurogane in that matchup. How do you feel, partner?
I was typing something and I completely missed the question. Can you repeat it, please?
Well, no, I'm thinking we're about to see Kurogane versus Amasaki here in the
Yes.
tagouts, and I
Yes.
favor Kurogane in that matchup. How do you feel?
That's interesting. I think Kurogane is more technically gifted for sure, but I think we've seen Amasaki overcome far bigger obstacles than Kurogane, who's also far less experienced than her at this point.
I think salient points all around, partner, and meanwhile, Here we go. We're doing the damn thing. Kurogane just lighting up Amasuki with these forearms in the corner. Now she's going to go off the ropes, building up momentum. Nice drop kick to the side of the head. You know, that's not going to do any favors with the equilibrium of Amasuki as Amasuki kicks out, but Kurogane immediately goes into a crossface. Kurogane wrenching on that hold. Amasuki, of course, currently 1/3 of the Artist Champ's former Future of Stardom champion before losing it to Hina. Hina finally becoming Future of Stardom champion. And so Amasuki now really just trying to focus on being a valued member of Neo Genesis, trying to do her part for this team. Kurogane could pin her, though. That would be huge for Mi Vida Loca. And nice lariat there by May. Kid there with the jumping elbow. And nice teamwork here by Neo Genesis. What a triple drop kick. Kurogane getting wiped out there. And now Kid helping Miyu along. Miyu now maybe thinking Tornado DDT maybe? No, it's going to be a spinning face buster. Kurogane kicking out there. That was not enough. Miyu's got to keep the pressure applied. And I think she's very capable of it. Again, she has championship experience. Lifting DDT. Connected. She got it. She's going to turn her over, hook the leg. Suzu coming in. And what on, I think that was more of a knee than a kick. Right to that face and head. And now Kid and May going to try and double team Suzu. But Suzu, again, sends those two into each other. Nice double drop kick by Sakura. Sakura proving to be such an asset in this thing here. And now Suzu's got Miyu by the hair. Is this going to be a double team? Maybe a double kick? Oh, and double knees, actually. Knee to the chest and the knee to the back. Kurogane with the knee to the back. Now wrist control. It's going to be some side Russian leg sweep. This feels almost, oh no, back into the crossface. I was going to say it almost feels similar to Marcus Corvani. He used to do the side Russian, then a few knees in the face, then rolled it over into an armbar. Kurogane rolling over instead for a crossface. Sakura throwing Sera out of the ring. Kurogane almost signaling that, yeah, this match is done. I'm looking to end it. Look at this flurry of forearms here. Let's see how Miyu can respond. Because her back's definitely against the wall. She ducks that one forearm. Nice suplex with the... Oh, no, I thought there was a bridge. It was a release. And both women are down. And you see Kid cheering on Miyu. I think these two teams are going to just let the rookies go at it, I guess, to gain EXP. They're definitely more charitable than me. If I was a faction leader, I would want to be tagged back in right now. But Miyu now looking for that double arm underhook pile driver. No! Kurogane escapes. What a jumping kick to the side of the head. Kurogane is feeling it. I said that I feel 1-1. She could beat Amasuki. She's close to doing it here. Can she get the killing shot? Oh, wait, May's coming in. May's coming in. Caught Kurogane. Sunset flip. No. Flips her to the other side. Tiger feint kick by Kid. And now Sakura tried to come in to stop Kid. Kid now restraining Sakura, meanwhile. And now Masaki gonna go for that double arm underhook pile driver. Oh my God, did she get it? That might do it. Hooks the leg. 2. That's it.
There
All
it
right.
is. Exactly. There it is. Miyu pins Kurogane.
Yeah. I was wrong, straight up. I mean, granted, she needed help from her teammates, but it is a 6-woman tag. It's all perfectly legal. I take the L on this one, as does Kurogane and her team.
I just saw the post you made in Politics an hour and a half ago. Watch Mojo really made a top 10 list of the top 10 reasons the American Empire may end by 2026. Holy shit.
Yeah, and the reasons were all valid, too. I'm like, oh shit, they ate.
I
Fuck.
gotta watch that later. Holy shit. Oh,
Definitely.
Suzu is still trying to get in May's face. Oh my God, that's so funny though. Jesus Christ. I just made it. The reason I was kind of zoned out for so long is because I just made a Juneteenth skeet.
You made a Juneteenth what?
Skeet. You know, a post on Blue Sky. They're called skeets.
Nice. Hey, man, you know, your heart's always in the right place, and we love you for that. But we're going to get out of here because they're about to cut a promo that I will not understand.
And our
And we
first
can get onto our...
timestamp on the
Yes.
June 15th show is 12:40.
Yes, it is. I am ready when you are, partner.
I shouldn't be very long. Okay. We've got another 6-woman tag here. We've got Rion, Hanako, and Waka versus Suzu, Hina, and Yuria. Very, very interesting match here. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, another exciting tag team match here. Going to be very curious how this all goes.
Yeah.
And yeah, really fun first tag match that we reacted to on the June 14th show. We're going to be doing 2 matches here. And then we got 5 Muddy Gold matches for y'all today as we try and get our Muddy Gold queue empty, which won't take us very long to do at all. I was actually very pleasantly surprised when I was working out the match card, or I should say our live reaction match card to be precise, with Ashton last night. Yeah, we're really going to crush this. We're doing this today, and then Tuesday at 5, we'll be coming back with our remainder of Muddy Gold matches that we want to bring to you guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be a fun time.
I would also just like to add, not stoked about this, but Q&A's next week.
I actually had completely forgotten about that, and now yeah, that's just something else to think about. So thank you, reality. Appreciate you. Great stuff. Great stuff.
You know what? At least we don't. At least you specifically don't have to do anything to prepare for it.
That is true. I just have to show up and be handsome, which I mean, have you seen me? Pretty effortless fucking task.
So basically, you just have to continue to do what you already do all the time.
Exactly.
Did you make a noise before saying exactly? Because I didn't hear anything.
No, I did not.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you like squeed or made some kind of pop or sound or something. I don't know.
I mean, I popped internally.
That's
but
fine.
you know,
I will also
yeah.
just add. I do mean that about both of those things. It's not just about the staying handsome. You are also really good at showing up when it matters.
I really appreciate you, bud. And I'll tell you, Hanako and Waka, they have proven they show up for each other when it matters. That's why they are the current New Blood Tag Champions. Seemingly been a very dominant reign for these two. We'll have to see if maybe this match will have any championship implications. And Rion, I mean, what can you say about Rion? She's adorable. She's capable. I think she has a very bright future in Stardom. But it ain't going to be an easy one today for these ladies.
I do think that the Suzu team is going to win this after losing to Neo Genesis on the match we just watched. I think Suzu's team wins this one.
Yeah, I really do hope Suzu is patient with Kurogane because I know she's got Yuria today. But I do think Kurogane could be a really valuable asset in the faction for the future. So
it's definitely
and really
a future investment, but I also just love how well she vibes with the rest of the group. The
yes, I agree with you completely.
Yeah.
And really, brother, here's the thing. I'm not too worried about Suzu flying off the handle because honestly, I just think Suzu loves that she's free. I think Suzu just loves that she's doing what she wants. And so she could be patient with everything else because it's like, hey, this doesn't really encumber on my freedom. So, just get good eventually. And yeah, then we'll really have something to party about. But Yuria, who I don't know where she's going to end up. She's currently unaffiliated. And of course, Hina, I believe, is with God's Eye, correct?
Yes, she is. I will say, I think Yuria would be a perfect fit for Hanan's stars.
I am inclined to agree with you, as also I think Furusawa would be a fascinating get for Hanan's stars to really emphasize that it is Hanan's group now.
I think that Hanan is going to offer the spot to Furusawa, and she's going to turn it down in favor of some other faction, maybe God's Eye, maybe Mifida Loca. I don't know. I think Hanan's going to invite Furusawa to stars, and she's going to be like, no, I don't think I want. I want to go somewhere else. I have somewhere else in mind. Maybe even hate. I would dislike that a lot, but possible.
Bro, I'll tell you, like, I know that they are, like, different in their own ways. I'm not trying to say it's 1-to-1. I'm just saying if you were a Joshi that was inspired at any point by the Queen's Quest era, any one of them, fucking Io, Momo, or Utami is, like, the last big iteration. And I guess Kamitani was really the last iteration. God's Eye, wait, Bell, just wanted to call the Bell. God's Eye is probably the closest thing to a spiritual successor you have to a Queen's Quest in the current Stardom landscape. Yeah. That's why it kind of makes sense that Hina's there, even though I do miss. Beg pardon?
And Lady C also there.
And Lady C also there. Great point. Great point. So even though I will never really like it, and I'm always gonna miss Queen's Quest because I love them and I have feelings, and it definitely traumatized me when Stardom was like, "No, you can't have this anymore." And by the way, no subtitles either. Fuck you. Yeah, God's Eye is just picking up those pieces and doing the best they can. Really
Yes.
makes you wonder who the leader of God's Eye is going to be after Shuri. Maybe Ami Sourei, because we know that she's going to be
She
back
should be coming
soon.
back soon. I can't wait to see her again.
She's definitely going to be the shot in the arm that Stardom needs. And in fact, I feel like she should be coming back in time, right, for the 5 star. So I wonder if like
Yes.
she'll be able to be in the
And
tournament.
I
Like,
believe that
yeah,
she is officially in it. I think that the competitors that are in the 5 star. Actually, no, you know what? I'm thinking of the Dream Star. The Dream Star in Marigold, the contestants, that's not the right word. What's the word? The participants.
participants.
Yeah,
Yes,
already got
yes,
announced. We already know who they are.
yes, and we know for a fact that Sarayama Oka is in it. So our prediction that she will make the finals this year still
Yeah.
very much alive.
I am going to be
Um,
so upset if Rhea Seto doesn't get in it, though. I'm going to be so upset. I really want her in it.
bro, she got a point on the board against Marvelous. She better be fucking in it.
Dude,
Like, I
right?
mean,
I don't know what they're going to do to figure out who the last member is going to be. There's one slot left. There's literally only one slot left. And we just don't know who it is yet.
well, see, let me be crystal clear. If it doesn't go to Rhea Seto, fuck you. That's
Yeah.
it, really.
You
Yeah,
fucking
that's
old crap butthole, booty hole, butthead.
I love everything you just did there. You're perfect. I love you. Hip attacks here.
I'm blushing.
Ass to side of face.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Again, Waka, respectfully, I just saw Raquel Rodriguez eat a mouthful of Asuka's ass on Monday with a hip attack and then get pinned by another Asuka hip attack. So I'm not really impressed. The queen, the empress is back and she's showing us how to do a fucking hip attack.
It is nice to have Asuka back for sure.
Yeah, normally this would be the
Oh no! I just saw really bad news.
what is it, wrestling related or just general
Yes,
bad news or
it's
like
Marigold related.
oh god, what happened?
Natsumi Shozuki has undergone shoulder surgery and will miss the remainder of the year.
Oh fuck, I was so looking forward to seeing her in the Dream Star.
Yeah,
God damn
fuck.
it. And of course her health is the most important thing, so it just sucks that this is happening to her at all. Fuck. God damn it.
Shit.
Can the world just like relax? Just 2 seconds. Well, Hanako clearly saying no, that was a hard forum to Yuria, meanwhile. Back at Stardom and their plot lines, and now Yuria's face right in the top turnbuckle there. Oh, missed a splash. Elbow. Drop kick.
I'm disappointed now. I got to get my head back in the game, but that's really sad. I love Shozuki.
Dude, Shozuki is one of the best performers Marigold has. It's definitely a blow. Meanwhile, Hanako sent into Waka. Oh, but she intercepted Suzu's spear that was crazy looking for a suplex. Suzu escapes. Kick to the gut. Off the ropes. Dropped hold. Oh man, she practically headbutted Waka's ass. What the hell? And now knee there by Suzu. Jesus. Hina is now in. Nice drop kick there, meanwhile. Hina, of course, the future of Stardom champion. Would Rion be eligible if she pinned Hina here?
I think so, yeah. She's pretty new.
Well, Rion then,
She
I think, is
is
something to strive for.
she is 20 years old, which means that even just based on age, she would be eligible until her 21st birthday. But her
Oh, okay.
debut was in March of 2024, so she's only been wrestling for a little over a year. So she's still got almost 2 full years left of eligibility, even based on that.
Okay, then yeah, she definitely has something to strive for. If I'm Rion, I'm like, yeah, let's fucking get it. Let me pin the fucking future Stardom champion.
Yeah,
Cover, 2, kick out.
I would love that. We would watch the shit out of that match. Oh, jumping lariat there by Hina. Oh, look at little Rion jumping right back up and eating it and going
Yeah,
back into a strike exchange.
Rion's like, screw you, I'm not going down that easily. I want to be the next contender. I want to challenge for that future Stardom title. Hina firing up, Hina off the ropes. Oh, Rion follows through. Nice drop kick there. Rion now back in control momentarily, trying to mount a sustained offensive against the future Stardom champion. Off the ropes again. Hina intercepts though with a judo throw. Now gonna pick up Rion. Off the ropes again. Rion follows through. Crossbody by Rion that time. Now she's gonna pick Hina up, knowing that that wasn't gonna do it. That's smart by Rion. Oh, but now Hina's gonna pick her up. Look at the understated power of the champion and slams her down.
Yeah.
Almost like a modified back body drop.
Yuria, big boot. I like Yuria, man. She's cool. Oh, here comes the leg drop. Yep. Unagi style. Oh, and she got her into a head
I
scissors.
I like that transition. That was a very smooth transition. That's how
Yeah.
Yuria kind of makes her own identity. Really appreciate that.
Oh, devil's kiss.
Oh wow. All right, shout out Stephanie Vaquer.
Oh, and one more for good measure. Nice. Okay, I think we can officially call that a figure four headlock, even, not even just a head scissors.
I would certainly concur.
Here goes Yuria. Oh, but Hanako's right there to intercept. Nice splash by
Hanako, just
Hana.
pure power. Nice splash by Waka. I feel
What's
like
Rion
being a
doing?
tag champion. Oh,
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 the
nice double stomp.
leapfrog double stomp. Yeah.
Man, the action was moving so fast I couldn't even get all my thoughts out. I was going to say that I feel like being, one half of the New Blood Tag Champs has really done wonders for Waka's confidence in the ring. And yeah, they just really laid waste to Yuria there. Now, I was thinking some kind of fisherman maneuver, maybe even a fisherman buster. And Hina, another judo throw so quick, the snap on it. PK there by Suzu. Yuria measuring Rion, and just a straight kick to the face. Another leg drop there, back into the figure four headlock.
Bro, did you see what happened at the Dodgers stadium today?
No, what happened today?
They blocked ice from entering.
Oh, you know what, bro? I did see an article about that. I didn't read deeper into it because, like, news is constantly, like, being bombarded at all of us in the internet age. But I did see that. I thought that was so fucking cool. Like, we need to, like, subsist on any win we fucking find because I know how hopeless everything feels. Because you know me, I've been plugged into the Iranian crisis. Really, if we're talking about me personally, I've been plugged into that shit for months. I think even over half a year at this point, it feels
I
like.
think that you started really paying attention in like I want to say August or September when the 30 minutes or 60 minutes interview with Harris came out, and I think she mentioned Iran being the number one enemy of the U.S. basically.
Yeah, and I think even a little bit before that, because I know that there were talks of like, oh, Iran was part of the assassination attempt on Trump, and I posted articles, and I was like, this is
That's
manufacturing consent.
right.
This
That
is
was
what we're
all
doing.
the way back in July, dude. You're closing in on a year of being onto this shit.
Yeah, dude. And now, because I know you peeved the politics channel to see the Watch Mojo video I posted. Now, fucking Caroline Leavitt's like, oh, Trump will decide within 2 weeks whether to strike Iran. It's like, either you're not going to do it, and then the liberals are going to be like, taco, which it's really not a fucking joke, or you are going to do it, and then, yeah, this is just another Middle Eastern conflict that's going to be horrendous for literally all fucking parties, except, of course, the most important ones, the military contractors. Lockheed Martin's bank account continues to get fatter,
Yep.
as well as everybody fucking else. And oh, Rion, no, duck. Oh no, that was a cutter. I was gonna say stunner. That was a cutter by Rion. And now jumps over. What is this? It's gonna be a pin. It is gonna be a pin. We've seen her do this. That's it. That's it.
She got her. Look at dude. Rion is like turning into one hell of a wrestler in front of our eyes.
Dude, we've seen her win with that very pin recently, and she just did it again.
Yep.
I have to wonder if Rion is going to challenge for the future Stardom title, or if she's like, screw that, I want the high speed championship. I'm very curious what Rion's ambitions are.
All right, we don't need to watch this promo. It is not in English.
Exactly. So we're going to move on to our next timestamp
Which
here.
is
I'm just pulling up.
47:35.
Excellent. Excellent.
I am ready.
I'm going to be just a few moments.
Okay, no problem.
47. You know, I'm just going to play. Actually, yeah, it was even later. So I'm just going to play these few seconds here and then I will be ready. 3, 4, and there we go. All right, count us down, please.
3, 2, 1, go. I think
Excellent. Excellent.
if you are okay with this, I think I would like for us to, once we're done with this match, we do our outro, we end the stream, and then I'll make a new video and we just go live at 9 then.
You know what? That's fine by me, man. Yeah, absolutely.
For Mario Gold, of course.
And yes, we've got Sayaka Kurara and Aya Sakura. Not a fan of Kurara. I've been pretty open about that. But Sakura, I do like. I see a lot in Sakura. So cool to see her again.
Yes. Yay, Sakura! We had
Yes,
two. We had
Sakura.
two
Very.
Aya Sakura matches today.
Yes, we did. Yes, we fucking did.
And our next team, I believe the team that they're facing is Kashima and Tomoka.
Such a unique combination, man, because you've got Kashima, who's an understated technician, but definitely has that quickness, especially with Kishi Kaisei, and then Tomoka, who is just a vicious fucking striker. And as we've seen, put respect on her fucking name, because she will end you the first chance she gets.
Yeah, and don't forget, Kashima is a total fucking coward, and I don't know if Tomoka even knows what fear is.
Tomoka's like, what's this fear you speak of? Get the fuck over yourself and be a part of the match. No, please, I just want to be goldfish poop, please.
I'm scared. Tomoka, Tomoka, Kashima, Kashima.
And we
Uh,
love Sasha in this house, but like I do miss when she would just compete and not do the cowardly bit like so extensively. Like I get like in parts of the match, but there comes a point where it's like, okay, let's get to work kind of thing, for me. So
Kashima and Tomoka is one hell of an interesting team. I could see these two being goddesses champions at some point. If Kashima gets like a character arc where she grows a spine, basically.
I love where your head's at, bro, and you're thinking about this kind of stuff at the right time to me because we know it's tournament season and we
Yeah.
know the tag league will be here before you fucking know it. Who knows what team Stardom will put together this year?
Yeah, I believe Tag League is in October, or at least it starts in October. It might end in November. I'm not 100% sure.
All right, show of respect here, the usual formalities. Kashima actually volunteering to start. Oh no, 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 of course. Of course. Should have known better. There's the bell. And wrist lock here
Kashima,
meanwhile.
Kashima over here like paint me like one of your French girls.
Yes. God, Kashima does seem like she'd be so much fun to fucking hang out with.
Yeah. Nice side headlock there by Tomoka.
Tomoka, very talented. I'm telling you, I see a future, Wonder of Stardom champion, potentially world champion if Stardom would really get behind her. Yeah, I think she's fantastic.
Oh, Kashima, come on. Oh man.
And Sakura loving it. Kurara tagged in. Now
To
Kurara will begin
prevent.
doing the work.
Yeah, Kurara prevented Kashima from tagging out.
Kurata, nice hold here on Kashima. Kashima, though, does get a foot on the rope. Kurata has to relent. I know Kurata was the Cinderella tournament winner this year. She did fail her championship opportunity. She went all the way, tried to go for the very top against Kamitani in a losing effort for the world title. But, all big match experience is good experience, even in a losing effort. And Kurata just going to stay on Kashima there. What a stomp to the back. And now Kashima's head right in the top turnbuckle there. Tag. Sakura in. Sakura now. Gonna put Kashima in between the ropes. That gonna
Oh,
separate the
are we
arms.
gonna do a foot choke here?
It seems like it.
I have
Oh,
no
a
clue what they're
face
doing.
push.
They're pinching her
Oh
cheek.
no. Kashima's like, man, fuck this.
I don't know what the point of this
Oh,
is.
I don't either. I think this is just they're really just shoving it in her face like, hey, hey, look at us. Look what we're doing to you. We're finally
Kashima's
coming in and
selling the
restoring some
pain.
order.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
And now cover. 2. Kashima kicks out. And now, oh, Tomoka there, dropped hold into the rope. Nice, kicking the middle rope, reverberating back into the jaw there of Sakura. What a boot to the back of the fucking head. Man, Tomoka's like, it's really funny all this offense you're getting, but you forget that I'm not in the match. So, yeah. Good luck with that.
Look at the kicks from Sakura. There we go. Tomoka catches one and fires back with one of her own.
Yeah, Sakura, I like you. You've been growing on me immensely, but never forget whose house you're in when you're exchanging blows with Tomoka Inaba, of all people.
Yeah. Whose
Like,
house?
yeah.
Tomo's house.
Yes. Well, I like how you did that. Ooh, God. Your face is so talented.
It's
Nice
funny
springboard
because
dropkick there by
Tomo
Sakura.
is also the nickname that I use when I refer to Tomohiro Ishii, and I don't know, maybe he and Inaba are built from the same energy, like cut from the same cloth.
I could definitely see a tag there to Kurata. Kurata now looking to take advantage of the work that Sakura has begun here. Oh, looking for a fisherman neckbreaker. Tomoka escaped, actually. Nice forearm there to Kurata.
I have a pet dog in the official Twitwell Minecraft server, and I named it Tomo.
God, you're precious. The world better be protecting you at all costs, or I'm going to be pissed. And now back and forth these two go.
Oh, okay.
Another hard forearm. Tomoka now off the ropes.
Whoa! Oh, wow. Bro!
Springboard forearm there by Kurata.
The
What's
way
up?
that Kurara just springboarded and splashed Tomoka there reminded me of a video that I found this morning. I think
Yeah.
I think that Tatum Paxley is going to try and do a corkscrew drop down at some point.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You know how like there's like this sequence where you do the fucking hit the ropes, you do the leapfrog, you do the drop down, and it's all really like boring and sequential.
Yes.
I saw videos this morning of Tatum Paxley trying to do a leapfrog and then go into a drop down, but she did a fucking corkscrew into the drop down, like added an extra spin to get into the drop down.
That's fucking crazy.
I really don't know if she's actually going to try and do it on TV or not, but seeing her practice it and fail a couple times and then get it right was really cool to see.
Listen, I love Blake Monroe to death, and she deserves all the things. But I will say that it does kind of dishearten me that she's probably going to end JC's title reign when I feel like I'd be even more emotional if Tatum was the one to do it. Tatum's so fucking talented. Give her something. God damn.
I mean, Tatum is actively interacting with the North American Women's Champion right now. Like, she and Soul are doing a whole story right now, also involving Zarya.
Interesting, because I thought the next thing for Tatum, honestly, was I know Izzy kind of teased that she had her eye on someone for the culling ever since they got rid of Jensen, and I thought it was gonna be Tatum because her mental
Yeah,
state because of Joshi,
no,
Shotzi.
yeah,
Yeah.
and Gigi. Yeah, no, I think you're right, and also Javier, her boyfriend. But yeah, I
Yes,
do
yes, yes.
think that that is going to happen. But I mean, it could still we could get like tag matches, Izzy and Tatum versus Zaruka, and it could lead to one or either one of them pinning Soul and getting a title shot.
Very true. Very true. I think this is gonna be it here. No, Kashima's gonna escape.
She's a wiggly
Or
little
is
thing.
she? She is, but yeah, she's also fading. I know Corrado really. I'm gonna pop that head like a cork. Jesus. Oh my god, yeah, that might actually do it. Kashima is close to the ropes though. Oh, but Kurata, they're going to move over. Come on, Kashima.
Kashima's right
Come
there.
on,
She's
Kashima.
so close.
Feels very reminiscent to
She got there.
Gunther versus. Yeah, she got
Jey
there.
Uso, you're right, it does.
Yeah. Kurata measuring. She may be thinking spear. No. Kashima, trip up, looking for Kishi Kaisei. No. Sakura with the kick. Spear by Kurata. That's it.
Pill broken up by Tomoka.
No. Tomoka's like, the hell you will lose this match. What a fucking roundhouse. Oh, Kishi Kaisei, that might do it.
Yep.
It is gonna do it.
Kashima pins Kurata.
Nice.
Our Stardom coverage did have a happy ending today, after all.
Indeed.
Saki Kashima just pinned the Cinderella tournament winner.
I think Kashima feared Tomoka more than anybody on the opposing team. She's like, fuck, if I don't win this, she might actually kill me. Which, honestly, Kashima, that's a healthy fear right there. All right, folks, that is our Stardom coverage for the day. And as Ashton said, he's going to end this event and create a new one. We're going to go live at 9 for Marty Gold. We got 5 Marty Gold matches coming your way momentarily. And so be sure to leave a like as you file out. Subscribe, click the bell icon notifications so you miss any of that 12 goodness. Check out everything we're involved in the description box. Follow us on Blue Sky and Twitch because we are the best wrestling podcast in all the WC. And we will see you in just a few minutes for 5 Marty Gold match reactions. Till then, be good to yourselves and each other. Tune in. Peace out.